The three appeals ethos, pathos, and logos also play a role when arguing. When a writer employs logos, they appeal to logic or reason. In an argument, he or she uses deductive or inductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning uses credible data and research when arguing about a particular course of action, behavior, practice, or outcome. For instance, a thesis statement displaying deductive reasoning could read, "Mobile technologies have increased productivity for businesses, created more opportunities for online education, and improved communication between groups of people. So providing mobile technologies and the infrastructure to access the World Wide Web will benefit communities in South Africa." Inductive reasoning uses a specific example and seeks to apply the same outcome to a larger group. For example, the introduction of new marine species in estuaries have helped to sustain local marine life, created more biodiversity in local wildlife, and prevented some marine organisms from going extinct. So introducing new marine species will also produce similar results in the California estuaries. When engaging in arguing, it is important to identify logical fallacies, where the reasoning does not gel with the logic in an argument. Some logical fallacies include slippery slope, an argument that suggests if something happens, there will be a series of events that will eventually lead to a particular outcome. For instance, if the United States government bans the sale of AK-47s because they are used in mass shootings, eventually the government will ban all guns, so AK-47s should not be banned. Another logical fallacy is begging the claim, where the language used by the writer in the thesis statement validates the claim. For example, nuclear power is dangerous and costly and should be discontinued. Ad hominem is a logical fallacy where the writer attacks the character of another instead of their views or arguments. For instance, the Democratic Party presidential candidate will not win the election because he is weak and a people pleaser. Red herring is a type of logical fallacy used by a writer to circumvent important facts or details of an argument by focusing on another topic. For example, fracking might be hazardous for the environment and people, but how will the workers support themselves? The other two rhetorical appeals are ethos and pathos. Ethos translates into the credibility or reliability of a writer. Some of the ways that a writer can achieve ethos with their readers include using credible sources to support their argument, addressing the opposing side's argument, understanding the audience's values and beliefs, and effectively organizing the argument and proofing the grammar and spelling in it. An example of ethos in academic writing is when a writer uses and cites information from a peer-reviewed and published article in a recognized scholarly journal. Pathos, which is the emotional appeal, is used to address an audience's feelings toward a topic. A purposeful and well-placed personal account or powerful story can help to emphasize the emotional appeal within an argument, adding a human element that the audience can relate to. For instance, a writer could use a structured interview to portray a specific story or account.